Say it, Snakebite. Gamba.
Gambarimasu.
What he said.
Hello everyone, we're back again. I'm Sean, part of the Freestyle Podcast, along with these handsome gentlemen. That's right, you met them on the last episode. Snakebite, right? How you doing?
I'm doing well.
And Bish Bash Bosh, it's Bish.
Yes, I'm doing well. Thank you, Sean.
Bish,
Cheers.
man, after the last episode, you've got to introduce yourself in Japanese, surely.
Konnichiwa. Watashi wa Alex desu. Gambarimasu. Which means let's do it.
I love that.
I was so off the cuff.
Say it again. How do you say let's do it?
Let's do it. Gambarimasu. So you might see, if you ever seen Takeshi's Castle,
Gambarimasu.
you would have seen that, or literally before any like Takeshi Castle game, that's what they're going to say.
Is that our new strapline? Say it again.
Gambarimasu.
I know you're the pro. I just want to see Snakebite bragging. Do it again, Snakebite. Listen to the words he says.
Gambarimasu. Is that right?
With a G. Gambarimasu.
Gambarimasu.
Gambarimasu!
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Why did you do that in the first place? Okay.
Don't know to mention about the Japanese. That's me. That's an entry. That's an entry.
Why you put me on the spot? I was like, what?
Snakebite, how are you doing, mate?
Oh, good. Absolutely well. Brilliant. Great
Everybody
weekend.
good? Family good?
Family's good, mate. All sorts of things going on.
What
Kids
was
back
that
to uni, second year A-levels, mayhem and madness.
Yeah. How are they
Crunch
doing?
time.
Which uni again? Remind me.
Portsmouth.
Portsmouth.
By the sea.
Yeah, you were on about Birmingham for a while, weren't you?
Yeah. I was hoping he was going to go up north, but yeah, he chose by the sea. I was like, okay.
It's been a bit of a different experience, no doubt, with like the pandemic and stuff.
So that was like go back home, study from home. Lots of kind of jumping on your calls with Teams and Zooms with lessons online now.
How did they do? That was the first. Remind me which one's in uni.
So yeah, that's Aaron, the old one.
Aaron's in uni,
Yeah.
and did he have the first year like kind of online then?
So yeah, he pretty much had. Well, it means the second year was more like online. Tail end of the first year into the second year, but yeah, a lot of it was online. So yeah.
Did he stay at home or down in Portsmouth?
So it was at Portsmouth for around about kind of half the year, and then he decided to come back home when things started to get a bit rocky. As it goes. So he decided, right, I'm gonna study from home. I was like, fine, no worries. And then obviously the university announced that
I find it amazing out of the pandemic and stuff, and we try not to kind of like remind ourselves of that. But one of the big things that I realised, and DT was speaking earlier on today actually, and he says one of his daughters doing an online course this week, like doing their learnings, and I just find out we kind of like take that now or as if it was nothing, but the kids are actually at home having the lessons. And I know it's obviously what we're here for because we're at work, but like tech is what's made that happen, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Imagine if we never had the tech that we've got. I mean, we made things kind of happen this weekend. I was with a lot of lads that I haven't seen, a lot of my friends I haven't seen in 2 years from like the jiu-jitsu world. Right. And they're all asking us the question kind of like how's things been going and stuff like this. And we all pretty much had the same answer, which was we just moved work from where we were to home. And it's interesting with kids. So what kind of setup do they have? How do they keep themselves going?
So Aaron, he's got quite a comprehensive setup, I must admit. He's got, Samsung monitor, he's got sound bar, but also he's got a laptop, but he's also got a tablet. So, he uses a whole kind of second screen idea to kind of do the lessons, see what's going on with the lecturer, same time making notes and a lot of online stuff, which is tricky, but tech has been a massive driver for him. His room is like, it's whatever he needs really, because it's what has to happen.
Yeah. I know that it's interesting, but I think as well the fact that when it's back to school, a lot of kids now, they're looking, I feel old, man. I'm saying kids, you know what I mean? They're like the kids. They want their, it's normally a time, in my day, it was kind of, you'd look forward to going to John Menzies and having a pencil case and, like you get your credit. Remember them days, Andrew, there, where you get your do I have felt tips and pencil crayons? I don't know.
The biggest question. That was
the
biggest question.
Man.
What type of pencil do you need? Is it a HB or 2H?
Only a HB.
You're there writing on the little paper.
Yeah,
there,
little tester.
Oh, I like that.
That is so. Yeah. Get the exact pen. My handwriting just ain't neat in this one. Whereas now, I mean, we could go for days, couldn't we? Do I go for the Sonic the Hedgehog pencil case or the Mario one? I don't know which one's going to be the best. Whereas now, kids are more kind of like, which laptop size do I have?
Oh, man. Yeah.
which headphones?
Is it
stuff.
a Chromebook or is it a proper laptop?
Yeah.
What is it?
Even like younger kids as well, like for example, like all kids have had to like study from home, you know, throughout the pandemic. You know, I remember having a phone call saying, "Can you get anything on your friends and family for Marnie, who's like my goddaughter?"
Yeah.
And she was 6 at the time. I was like, wow, like a tablet for school. But of course, like technology has definitely helped massively.
Yeah, man.
Like you said, like without technology, this whole pandemic, you know, like even just for everyone would have been a much bigger struggle.
Yeah.
You know, we've had it much easier than had we had no internet.
We were so lucky, and we were speaking about it like internally very recently that 2 years ago we had this one call. I remember we sent like a WhatsApp out. It's like join Zoom. Type in this code, and everyone was like trying to work out. I'm on mute. There's my camera on. People forgetting the camera is on and stuff. You know what I mean? And then we've kind of like transferred over, and kids have done it. And now the whole world, isn't it? Like a Zoom meeting, a Teams meeting, you know, a Hangouts. There's many platforms, isn't there?
Absolutely.
But it's just the way it's changed. Yeah, and a kid's kind of back to school kit now is no longer a pencil case.
But I mean, but now it's really driven. You know, you're talking about the back to school kit. So, you know, the younger one going back in second year A levels, even the first year, they said, right, cool, you're going to require a Chromebook. Wow. And they were saying, require a Chromebook.
That's
and,
huge.
you know, if you can't get one, we'll assist you with it. But
yeah, you better assist. Don't say assist. It means we're going to get you one. That's a lot
of money. That's a lot of money.
Straight off the bat, you got to buy a laptop. I mean, we took a couple of days to size up what he needs a laptop. You don't want to get him all the one with the bells and the whistles. Well, what's the one that's going to do the job? And going forward, is it kind of future-proof, or will it just get you through to the next year? And then when you're ready with your student money, you can buy your own one.
Of course,
with all the bells and whistles. So we had to have that conversation. You know, it's important that, you know, as a kind of from a parent's perspective, we don't give them too much going out there with, because if they, you know, lose it, break it, etc., then you know, can parents afford to replace it? So,
and you also kind of have that expectation that some things, it's like the first car, isn't it? I mean, touch wood, everyone said, but first car, there's always that, I didn't see that curb.
All the way down your car. Oh
you know, let's see how close I can get to the beep, 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 bang, oh, crash, oh, no, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's what the beep was.
That was right,
okay, I should have stopped.
My dad told me there was a foot of space between the bumper and the object.
How did that get there, Dad? I don't know. Bish, moving on to our episode, our last episode, which was really popular. What school situations over there in Japan? Let us know. We had a lot of comments. Thank you guys, and you can ask Bish all of his questions if you want. But what was schooling like over there? I know you was a teacher.
So schooling was cool. Schooling was crazy. So I remember whenever you go into a school, like anywhere we go into anywhere in Japan, you first open the doors and you've got to take off your shoes. Then you've got to put some slippers. And they've got some slippers for everyone. So you put your shoes into like a little locker, go in, and I remember the first class I went into, there was like 60 kids, and I was just there. It was just a first day, and it was crazy. But when I was teaching over there, the schooling, like I must say, like the kids there were very quiet compared to kids like here. Like literally here was like so like I got into when I first came back into the UK. In 2010, I got on a bus, and in my head before this, I was like, could I teach in the UK? Could I come back and teach in the UK? I got back into the UK, got on the first bus, and loads of school kids came on the bus, and I was like,
a bunch of roll men.
I'm like, no, this is definitely not for me. Not in the UK. Like teaching over there was a lot easier because there's a massive respect thing where if you're older, like there's even like different terminology that you use for someone who's older than you, or even who's like younger than you, or even in a job as well. It's like really weird. It's just how Japan is, and just what it is. So teaching over there was very different.
Because I know it was some years ago, but we were astounded on the last episode of how the tech was bit more advanced, maybe. And were they learning on laptops and tablets?
Not
and
when
stuff
I was
at
there.
that time?
Not when I was there. No. Because I was teaching anyone from. I was teaching all ages. So literally from like kindergarten for a couple of days, couple days a week, to like seniors. And like they had like I remember the senior guys. They had like guys and girls. They had like a lot of like gadgets where they would say, okay, so I'm just going to put this in, or they had like a little keypad where they would literally translate. So they go, oh, right, okay, so in Japanese, they put it in, and they go, so. That's what it is. And I thought that was cool, because now we've got Google Translate, we can translate with our S Pen, hovering it over. So
So they'll have a translation device.
Yeah.
Just for your lesson?
Just translate in general, but it was, I definitely if they were traveling, they would take that device and go along. But this was years ago. This was obviously before 2010. So up until 2010, I remember seeing that, and I was just in like small classes. Like we had they were the happiest people as well. They were just really happy. Like they had more energy than the kids. Like
it's crazy. Like schools and tech, because now I think like you saying that, where it was like the expectation is to have the Chromebook, so they can. I sound so old.
Yeah.
Can they, instead of taking notes how we used to, pen and paper, they can just type during the classroom?
Just type notes. There's a lot of Google Classroom, so a lot of classrooms are online as well. But even if they're at school, they've got their own laptops. They make their notes there. They download the documents and then start working on the actual docs as they go.
So, because I heard this thing about schools and the way they were looking to move is that the homework is actually the learning. So the teachers would have like YouTube videos or documents, and that's with the homework where you have to learn. And then in school time, 9 till 3 or whatever it is, it's just the application of the knowledge more, or like the tasks and the proving that you know it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that there were, because no longer a teacher can record themselves on YouTube or can record here and do a full class, and that might be 40 minutes long. They say, right, you've got 40 minutes homework tonight, watch this, and then you're going to be tested on it in class. And
I mean, that's good though, because everyone learns differently. Everyone might sink in for most people, like watching the video and then being quizzed.
The classroom has changed, man, because when I was at school, you'd have one class a week, which was like information technology, which was when you had the opportunity to use tech. And now it's an expectation. And when I was in primary school, I remember there was a game that would go on black screen, green writing, and it was like an adventure game, and you thought that you had the whole world to yourself, because you could type in like, pick up the apple.
Oh, man.
Do you want to eat the apple? Yeah or no? And you go, yeah, man, eat the apple. Eat the apple again.
Oh man, no. I think now in school, like people are learning so much. Like people are learning how to code. Like,
absolutely.
Oh, man.
That's insane.
That is the number one thing that has really shocked me with tech. We've brought tech out, but now kids are applying the tech, learning to code to make their own applications. Yeah. Right. And it's a whole different story now. I mean, as you say, Sean, we're thinking about pencil cases and, having the latest, Mario one. Look at me putting it down proud. These kids are making apps. Learn how to make apps and code in class. Yeah. So they're leaving school with a programming qualification, which is like, for me, it's hilarious in my head, but then I'm like, but that's real world application.
And they don't have to go and find a job. They can take that and just set up their own little business, and everybody loves it,
Yeah. Maybe build an NFT. That's like all the rage at the moment in the crypto world.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Don't get me to explain it like
that. Does anybody understand crypto though? Really? No. Lads, I've just realised the Freestyle podcast has now turned to 3 old geezers just talking about the youth, isn't it? Just need
today, don't know.
We need a couple of sake. Is it sake? Is that the Japanese one? Yeah. And then we're away, isn't it? Guys, thank you very much for joining us on the Freestyle podcast. Don't forget to add your comments below. What was your earliest memory of technology? Or, young ones out there, tell these old boys exactly what it's really like. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you want more information around all of our fantastic Samsung products, why not head to backstage.co.uk or join us on Backstage Live every Monday and Wednesday at noon. Until next time, say it, Snakebite. Gamba.
Gamarimasu.
What he said.
See you later, guys. So long.
Take care.